When I first started at school, we saw a lot of traditional classrooms, rows. You walk in, the teacher's doing the talking, the kids are listening, they're writing, they're ritually compliant. That's not the case anymore. Now you walk into our classrooms and you see groups. You see teachers facilitating lessons. You see the students working in amongst their groups, trying to accomplish the tasks, and therefore they're much more involved and they're not just sitting there ritually compliant.
Once I grouped them correctly and figured out the best way for them to work together, the best students to group with who, they worked. It was crazy. I was shocked. These new routines, once they got used to it, they just started doing it automatically. I didn't have to prompt them. Initially I had to say, all right, hold up your sign whether you agree or disagree with this student. After, a few days, they were doing it automatically. I didn't have to. And, little things like that added to them being able to learn better.
Whenever I don't understand something, my teammates or my peers help me understand what we're learning a lot better because they're there for me when I need their help.
Everyone has different styles of how they learn and how they like to do things. So when you implement what you like and what they like and you come together and you just make something magical, it makes something that's very different because you implement what everybody likes and it all comes together very nicely.
The changes that I'm seeing in the students are that they are more inquisitive. They're more involved in their education. They're partnering more with our fellow students and realizing that it's not the teacher that always has the answers or the only one that has the answers. A lot of their fellow classmates have the answers for them and they're able to work with each other and get a better sense of what they're learning.
So when I work with my other classmates, if I know a lot more about one subject and they know more about another subject, we put together what we both know so we can both have a clear understanding of what we're supposed to be learning, what we are going to learn to get a clear understanding.
Well, helping someone else learn is like, it really puts me into like a mood where it makes me happy because it's like, it helps me with my leadership. I should take most of the responsibility because it's mine, like my life, what controls like what I can do in the future.
I've seen a lot of growth. And so when you make them aware of those targets and those learning goals, then they take it upon themselves to get to that level. I wouldn't trade my job for anything in the world. It's rewarding just to know that you're making an impact on students' lives and their learning experience because it's not just about those learning targets as well, it's about those life targets.